18, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. Two twins on me, hustling grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over clips. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's with it. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Forced out left. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes planned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On the ground, here's the first round pick from Aklesburg. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On second down, it's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Bears first down. 30-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll take this down inside the 30. Jordan Fuller in that time.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. They'll stick with him again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Chicago.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Williams now to throw. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
They'll try and run for it. And he will score! Touchdown Bears. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, so you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Price now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
How many years I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Granted by the luxuriness of the highest metric.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Jalen Johnson up from his corner spot to make the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. They'll run it once more with Etienne. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2-yard loss.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. Pick up himself.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Second down and 3.
What is up?
Back To the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
First down, Bears.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. On the give, it's Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game. But when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for. It's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Chicago. 7-yard line. So after one, it's the Bears off to the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. On the ground, it's Swift. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorsteps of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out, and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Price now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. 24-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll give give it to Etienne to start this drive. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison.
Hello? What's up?
First down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
On the give, it's Etienne. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bears' 27-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Forced out wide. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. He'll lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
3rd and 10.
Here we go.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Tag. Hawk 70.
They'll rush for it, and it's Jones. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations, there's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job. So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. And he'll take this one in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Hey, Aaron.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
start on the ground. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Now a give on the ground, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 20.
That last completion is going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a second and 9. In motion, it's Odunze. Down inside the 10. Bears are going to have a first and goal coming up. Tackle speed here at the 3-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. First 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Price now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
On first down. Here's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Man, Frisco hurt too.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is McCarthy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense.
And challenge play under 2 minutes.
Where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Good hang time. If their catch will be made back at their own 12.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break and come back. 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Down the handoff. ETN. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A 2-yard loss.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go, set.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
5-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 9-yard line.
On the give, here's Swift. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At the Bears' 49-yard line.
The carry here for ETN. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Little play action here with McCarthy. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
A little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
It's a turnover.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
It's a 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down. They need 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Kmet. And he will go all the way. Cole Kmet, touchdown, Chicago. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game. We're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Price now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
1st and 10.
Whenever they've talked about the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Etienne, and he'll be forced out of bounds. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got free rush of the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the 1st down. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On the zone read, it's McCarthy. He's going to nose it. Lucid yardage on that play.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy.
Damn, man.
He's got a man. That's
The
Felton.
fuck?
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and
To
goal.
throw, it's McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Dio Odengbo. He gets into drop in for his 1st sack of the young season. So, some extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal situation as we are now through the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson.
I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that This guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's get credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout. You find yourself down big, or it's the fourth quarter, there's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
This is 3rd and 6. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
This running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. He'll lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Another run here, another run by Swift, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
We'll try to set up the screen here for Swift. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first 10 yards. They'll bring up 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. 33-yard line. Here's McCarthy. The left side, that's caught by Felton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator should.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm, there's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Vikings
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson.
incomplete.
It's second down.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichert now to end the extra.
That's not good.
The kick is good. The Vikings are able to cut into the deficit. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Moore going in motion. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Talk things over before third down. On third down is Williams from the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have a first down punt.
Bruh.
I don't think that's going to stay. They're already heading backwards.
That's crazy.
The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Fielded at the 9.
Oh,
And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for just
Well, it's no secret what's happening here, Mike. They need points, and they need points quick. The best way to get them is through the deep ball. Now, obviously, the defense is prepared for it. So, again, they're going to continue to play deep, force you to throw the ball underneath, and make you go the long way.
Second and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Looking middle, and it's complete to Felton. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the goes all the way.
Ooh, crap.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself.
Go ahead.
And he's not going to get in. decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to play any further into the deficit. No way to stop the clock other than the 2-minute warning, so they're going to try the onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On first down, it's Swift. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taking down number 33 on that. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. That's a short throw, caught by Komet. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just hand off right, hand off left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's a run going left. He's to the 10. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Bears. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Santos good on the extra points. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. Down to kick this one off. Price now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
79 from 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. I got motion.
They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defense right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Rolling to the left. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Shamar Turner, he gets it yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. The shotgun. It's a throw from McCarthy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Montez Sweat. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, it was trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Down to a knee goes Williams. And that should wrap this baby up. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.